Captain James Moore stood on the bridge of the UNSS Explorer staring at the main view screen with a mixture of awe and trepidation. A massive alien structure floated in space before them, its smooth metallic surface reflecting the light of the nearby star in dazzling patterns. "All scans complete, Captain," Lieutenant Thomas reported, his voice barely above a whisper. "The structure appears to be some kind of beacon or communication array. The energy readings are off the charts." The Explorer had been sent to investigate an unusual signal detected at the edge of human-controlled space. What they had found was beyond anything humanity had encountered in its 3 centuries of interstellar exploration. "Any response to our attempts at communication?" Moore asked. "Nothing yet, sir. It had been humanity's dream to find intelligent life among the stars. They had found plenty of planets teeming with primitive life forms, but nothing that approached the technological sophistication of humans until now." "Captain, I'm detecting multiple energy signatures approaching our position," Thomas said suddenly, his voice rising in alarm. "They're coming in fast." Moore felt his heart race. Battle stations. Shields up. But before anyone could react, the ship's systems went dark. The lights, engines, life support, everything shut down simultaneously. Emergency power kicked in a moment later, bathing the bridge in an eerie red glow. "What the hell just happened?" Moore demanded. "Unknown, sir," Thomas replied, frantically working his console. "Some kind of energy pulse disabled our systems. We're running on emergency power only." The view screen flickered to life, showing dozens of sleek vessels surrounding the Explorer *. They were unlike any ships Moore had ever seen, organic-looking, with flowing lines that seemed to defy conventional engineering. A message appeared on the screen in crisp, perfect English. "Cease. ADNC. Return to your territory. This is our final warning. Moore stared at the message, swallowing hard. "Open a channel." "Sir, I can't," Thomas replied. "They're controlling our system somehow." The message changed. "Your species has been observed. Your history of violence and conquest is known to us. You will not be permitted to expand if you are TAER. "They're judging us," Commander Linda Walker said quietly from beside Moore. "They've studied our history. They can't just contain us like animals," Moore protested. A new message appeared. "We have access to the figure and islands of your years. We have seen species like yours before. The PATDR is CLEAR. Back on Earth, Admiral Robert Davis received the emergency transmission from the Explorer with growing concern. The ship had gone silent for hours before suddenly transmitting a massive data package along with a brief message from Captain Moore. "We've made contact with an advanced civilization. They've established a boundary. They're watching us." The data package contained scans of the alien vessels and structure, along with the complete exchange of messages. The final message sent to the Explorer was the most chilling. "Return to your world is develop, mature. When you are ready, we will cannibal Asteris." The implications were clear. Humanity had just encountered a vastly superior civilization, one that had deemed them unworthy of further expansion into the cosmos. The news spread quickly throughout Earth and its colonies. Some reacted with fear, others with indignation. How dare these aliens judge humanity and restrict their growth? Professor David Wilson, Earth's leading xenologist, had a different view. "This is actually a hopeful message," he explained during an emergency United Nations session. "They could have destroyed us. Instead, they've given us a chance to prove ourselves worthy." In the weeks that followed, humanity faced a fundamental choice: defy the boundary and potentially face extinction, or accept the limitation and focus on improving themselves. The message is clear. President Anna Thompson addressed the global population. "We have been found wanting, but this is not the end of our journey to the stars. It's an opportunity to reflect, to become better." Humanity's response surprised even the most cynical observers. Rather than rallying for war or reacting with fear, a wave of introspection swept across human civilization. Art, philosophy, and science flourished as people sought to understand what it meant to be human in a universe with superior beings. The boundary established by the aliens became known as the threshold. Ships were stationed to monitor it, but none attempted to cross. Meanwhile, human civilization underwent a renaissance of sorts. Wars ceased as former enemies united in the face of cosmic judgment. Resources once dedicated to military expansion were redirected to solving humanity's persistent problems: poverty, disease, environmental degradation. 5 years after the encounter, Captain Moore, now an admiral, stood on the observation deck of Outpost Horizon, the furthest human installation from Earth, positioned just inside the threshold. "Do you think they're still watching?" asked his aide, a young lieutenant named Mark. Moore nodded, gazing out at the stars. "I'm certain of it. And do you think we'll ever be allowed beyond the threshold?" Moore considered the question thoughtfully. "That depends on what we become." Their message was both a warning and a challenge. They've seen our potential for destruction, but perhaps they've also seen our capacity for growth. Our ships discovered an advanced civilization, and their message was clear and final. But it wasn't a rejection. It was an invitation to evolve. As if in response to his words, a faint light flickered in the distance, just beyond the threshold. It pulsed 3 times, like a lighthouse beckoning from across a vast and dangerous sea. The message was clear. They were watching, waiting, hoping that humanity would one day be ready to join them among the stars.